Hello everybody, and welcome back to another lesson. Today we're going to do another Minecraft mod. Um, in this lesson we're going to create a golden web blade. So basically a sword that can do damage but also is able to summon big web walls, things that slows down enemies. And if you actually check out my latest short, you can see me demonstrating the use of that. The link to that short will be in this description. Also, if you watched my previous video, Minecraft modding video, you'll you'll see that you can see this is basically, well, this is the same thing as what I made. Um, yeah. Let's start. So, just for a little review, we have our sword item here from last time. You can see public static final and registry object item, power sword, item register. Public means that make all of this is accessible from any other class. Then static makes the variable with this class, with the class rather than any specific instance, so that only one copy of this exists. And then final, this means that its value cannot be changed. So, then we have registry object and power swords, and power sword is just an object in registry object, the registry object class. Power sword is a class in registry object. Yeah. And items that register, and then we just make the name, and then we have this thing, which then leads to this new sword item part. So this first part is the name, and the second part is just making the thing, and then it's a sword, so sword item. Alright, so now let's start creating the first basic blade. So not the web, that's not an item, that's an entity. So the first blade thing is just going to be something similar. Public static final registry object item power sword equals items dot register. The first thing is the name, which is golden web blade, and this is where we oh, it's not power sword, it's golden web blade. I was focusing on this thing too much. Golden web blade. Alright, however, okay, this first part is around the same, but now we're going to veer off course a little bit, so you can make your observations on how it's going off course. I just do that to make it look pretty. New golden web blade. More another parentheses, new item dot properties dot stacks to 1. Uh this error is weird. We just ignore errors like that. Anyways, and this. Anyways, you can see that after this part, instead of writing new sword item like this, we're going to make new golden web blade. And items.properties, stacks too. And you can see there's an error and we're gonna fix that. Okay, so let's see. Instead of new sword item, it's new golden web blade. And it's just because sword item, golden web blade, we're actually gonna create a new file thing. When we create a sword item, power sword, we make it a sword item, which is predefined by Minecraft. Like one web blade isn't predefined, so we gotta create a new file. If your computer's fast enough, it'll check for a quick fix over there, over here, and then you'll be able to press it and then select another option if it's fast enough. But if it's not, we're going to have to manually create a new file. So I'll just give it a second. Okay, well, since it's being slow, I think it's faster to just create a new file. And it's actually, oh yeah, and these are classes. So new class. The name is this golden web blade. So golden web blade. All right. And it's a to appear here, but it doesn't. So, well, not okay. Now it does, which is good because we want that. All right, but now everything is just being slow. Okay, look. So first, actually, we don't. Let's not import anything just yet. Let's first code everything. Code some stuff and then import things as we go along. So public class golden web blade extends registry object item. So here registry object item. So it just inherits this so we can use it. And another error is hopefully this error is small enough so we can import we can quick fix import it in. Okay, but it doesn't, so let's just find a registry object. Actually, well, it's sword, so let's first import these because we're going to need these three from this because we're putting this in that. So let's import those in first. And this. What? Okay. And now the errors should be gone. Well, what's the... Oh wait, I forgot, okay. Actually, instead of registry object, let's make it extend sword item. Sword item. It's not. It's extend sword item because I think that's better. but there's gonna be an error here. Just ignore that for now. We're not done. Let's start inside public golden web blade item dot properties dex 2. And then inside that we're going to add wait a second. Okay, sorry for changing it, but I think there's a better way to do this. Properties props and then super, and then we write put in everything right here. Since we'll make the tier as diamond, I don't want it to be too strong because then our sword to be too strong, because then well it would be too good, and we don't really want that. 6, which is the extra okay, wait a second, I don't want 6. 3 extra damage I think is what makes it the normal Minecraft damage. We can check okay, never mind, it's 2. What is it, 3? 2 or 3? I just put 3. Then for the regular sword swing time, it's -2.4. Float, so F, and then properties, props, which just new item properties, that's what it is. Alright, and you can see there's no more error on this part. Yay! Let's save that. Yay! Now we have an error over here, which is annoying because, well, it's just fun. This thing being stupid. Okay, see? Anyways, we finished this part, and now let's go to the next part. Hopefully that thing fixes itself soon. If it doesn't, we'll have to do some we'll have to do something. Yeah, I don't want to do that because it's annoying. Alright, so now wait a second. Now that we've defined that, I don't think we need this part. You golden web blade. Wait, do we need that part? Let's see. And then we place this with the actual thing, new item dot properties, like the power sword. Well, would this make it so we don't need that? Oh yeah, it does. Because we don't need the properties props and the new item properties. Okay, so now the only error is this random annoying thing, which can just a minor pain to get rid of. Alright, now let's put it in in the creative mode tab like last time, so you can get it if you enter creative mode. Output dot accept golden web blade dot get. Alright, and the semicolon. So now, yeah, okay, so now that this thing, golden web blade is in that. What is it though? Okay, now I just shifted it. This is not like this, the space. Do I have to retype? Okay, what is... Well, whatever. Anyways, so now that we have the blade and stuff and it's in the creative mode tab, now we can create the web entity. The web entity. After I try one more thing to fix this. Nope, nope. Well, this is annoying, but whatever. Alright, and when you now if you look at the story, let's see, only a right click. Oh, some big web thing, like a net, which monsters would get trapped into. And yeah, so that thing is an entity, not an item, which an entity is just you can't hold it, but it still interacts with people. And you'll need to create something over here, I think. Wait, let me check to see if this code doesn't have it. Okay, so the code you imported, we have the password mod doesn't have it, so we have to create it. Put some code. Create a deferred register to hold entities you will add to this mod. It's a deferred register. It'll hold all the new creative mode tabs, items, blocks, but not entities apparently. So I gotta do that ourselves. Public static final deferred register entity type question mark entities okay, that looked wrong. All the things are getting jumbled together in my brain. Dot create forge registries dot entity types example mod, the name of this mod, dot mod ID, and then that. Alright. Defer. Okay, I spelled deferred wrong. That may be one of the reasons there's an